What's happening, Fringe fam? Peter here from Fringe Sport, and I'm here today to talk to you about garage gym essentials. What are the essentials to have in your garage gym? Now, I talk about garage gyms a lot with a lot of different people. Heck, I founded a business that's based around helping people build amazing garage gyms. So I sometimes get the question, what are the essentials? If you were just building up from scratch, what are the few things that you would put in there before you put anything else in the gym? So here we go. Garage gym essential number one is gonna be a barbell. So again, we're here in my garage gym. This is an old York barbell that I've got that I love lifting on. Why is a barbell one of the essentials for a garage gym? Quite simply, there is no other implement that allows you to build as much strength and even conditioning as a barbell will allow you to build, because you can load so much weight on a bar. You can also micro load a bar in such awesome small or even big increments, and then you can do so many exercises with a barbell. So garage gym essential number one is a barbell. Garage gym essential number two, and this is going to be an easy one, plates. Now, I personally like bumper plates, and that's what I've got in my garage gym. But if you don't have the budget or the need for bumper plates, go with iron. If you don't have the budget, get these off of Craigslist. If you do have the budget for great bumper plates, I feel like I know a place where you can get some awesome bumpers. But that's number two, garage gym essential, plates. Because without plates, you're a little bit limited on the barbell. Garage gym essential number three, and this might be slightly a surprise, it is a pull-up bar. The reason I say it might be a surprise is because I think a lot of people would think that a squat rack would be number three, but no, for me, it is a pull-up bar. The reason for that is that you can actually do a lot of exercises to develop strength and conditioning with a barbell and plates, but no squat rack. I can already hear you guys. What about bench press? So bench press is a chest and upper body development exercise. You can actually do quite a bit of that with an overhead press. I know, it's not the same as a bench press, but you can still get a lot of chest development. Additionally, if you become proficient at cleaning that bar to your shoulders, or even cleaning at your shoulders, then popping it up and getting it on your back, you can do a lot of squat variations even without a squat rack. So my number three is the pull-up bar, because it allows you to do a lot of lat development and also a lot of arm development and a lot of different things you can do with a pull-up bar that you can't do with just a squat rack. So number three is the pull-up bar. Now we go to number four, and it is, yes, the squat rack. So garage gym essential number four, a squat rack. Why? Well, for some of the reasons that I just mentioned before. When you have a squat rack in combination with a pull-up bar and some plates, you can load more weight onto your squat, onto your presses. You can start moving into bench presses, although that would require a bench, which I haven't mentioned yet. And you can also do rack pulls, a number of other things. Now, something else, if you get a really good squat rack, and you can see my squat rack behind me is actually a rig that's attached to my wall and my floor. It can become a base station for a bunch of different attachments to do other exercises. So number four is squat rack. Now number five, what do you think it's gonna be? It's actually kettlebells for me. So here I've got a 24 kg kettlebell that actually has some really nice art on it. I don't know if you can tell, well, maybe not on that side. But kettlebells are the number five garage gym essential. Why kettlebells and not dumbbells or something else? For me, the kettlebell is potentially the most compact developer of conditioning and some strength that you can possibly get. So I'm a huge believer in kettlebell swings, and I'm a real big fan of the Russian swing, not the overhead American swing. So what I would suggest for you to do, if you can only buy one kettlebell, get one that you can swing about 21 times and then work on a number of variations on that. If you can get two kettlebells, get one that you can swing 21 times and get one that you can snatch 21 times. If you can get 3 kettlebells, get those first 2 and then get a heavier one that you can work up in some heavier swings. You can do some deadlifts, you can do some farmer's carry, that sort of thing. So my number 5 is kettlebells. Now my number 6 garage gym essential is a little bit unique to me, I think, as all of these have been, and that is a sandbag. I love, love, love sandbags. So here's mine. So this is a Fringe Sport sandbag. One of my favorite exercises is the sandbag get up, where you just get down and then get up. So basically you lie down and get back up. In addition to the sandbag get up, you can also do sandbag cleans, where you've got it on your shoulder, get it off your shoulder, back on your shoulder. You can do burden carries, where you just run with it on your shoulder, on your back. You can do so many different conditioning exercises with the sandbag. So that's it. If you wanted to build an awesome garage gym on a budget but still have all the essentials, say buy a barbell, buy some great plates, get an awesome pull-up bar. Mine happens to be attached to my squat rack, but you can buy inexpensive ones that attach to your ceiling. You get a great squat rack after that, go for some kettlebells, go for a sandbag, and you're gonna have a really amazing garage gym at that point. So let's talk about a couple of big things that I left out. First of all, I didn't mention spring clips for the barbell. These are super cheap, they don't take up any space. Sure, if you want them, use them, buy them. That said, for me, I actually don't use spring clips all that often, so I didn't put them on the list of essentials. Number 2, bench. I did not list a bench on my list of essentials. For me, a bench is not an essential piece of a garage gym. I know that's a subject to debate. I don't bench press a whole lot, and outside of bench press, I don't use a bench all that often. So while I do have a bench in my personal garage gym, I'm not limited to the essentials, so I can have whatever I want. Another essential that many people list that I've not listed is dumbbells. The reason I did not list dumbbells is because I feel that you can, in an essential type situation, you can use your kettlebell for a lot of that dumbbell isolation work. And in any case, when we're working on essentials, I think that dumbbells are a great item to have in your garage gym, but they're relatively expensive, and if you get a lineup of them, they take up a lot of floor space. And I'm a big believer in keeping your floor space open in your garage gym, having as much floor space as you possibly can. So this has been Peter from Fringe Sport, talking about garage gym essentials. Now, at Fringe, we live and breathe garage gyms. So if you have any questions, leave a comment below. Please hit subscribe on this video. Also, feel free to hit us up on YouTube, Facebook, on the phone, 512-201-4404, or by email, just team@fringesport.com. We're always happy to help you out with any of your garage gym questions. Of course, we'd love to sell you a barbell or something like that, but if you just have a question about a garage gym, hit us for that too. We know so much about garage gyms because we've helped build so many. Again, hit subscribe, tell a friend. This has been Peter from Fringe Sport. Lift heavy.